When you think of Real Madrid's golden era in modern football, names like Cristiano Ronaldo, Luka Modric, Sergio Ramos, and Karim Benzema immediately come to mind. But behind the glamour and the goals, there was a silent architect, a man whose precision, intelligence, and calm changed the rhythm of the game. This is the story of Toni Kroos, the German maestro who became one of the greatest midfielders in Real Madrid's history. After winning the World Cup with Germany in 2014, Toni Kroos made a shocking move. Bayern Munich had decided not to renew his contract on his terms, and Real Madrid saw an opportunity that would go down in football history. In July 2014, Kroos joined Real Madrid for just €25 million, one of the greatest bargains of the decade. He arrived quietly, without the fanfare usually given to Galacticos, but his impact was immediate. In his debut season under Carlo Ancelotti, Kroos became the heartbeat of Madrid's midfield. His passing accuracy hovered above 90%, and his ability to control the tempo of the game earned him comparisons to Xabi Alonso, the very player he replaced. Kroos' partnership with Luka Modric and Casemiro became legendary. Together, they formed one of the greatest midfield trios in football history. Kroos brought structure and calm. Modric brought creativity and flair. Casemiro brought balance and defensive strength. This trio guided Real Madrid to 3 consecutive UEFA Champions League titles between 2016 and 2018, a feat unmatched in the modern era. Kroos wasn't flashy. He didn't score spectacular goals every week. But he dictated games like a conductor leading an orchestra, every pass, every switch of play, perfectly timed and weighted. It was elegance through simplicity. Before we continue, if you're enjoying this story about one of football's most underrated geniuses, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss more football stories like this one. Alright, let's get back to the magic of Toni Kroos. Throughout his time at Real Madrid, Kroos became synonymous with success. By 2024, he had won 5 UEFA Champions League titles, 4 La Liga titles, 5 FIFA Club World Cups, and numerous Super Cups and domestic trophies. But beyond the numbers, it was his consistency that stood out. Kroos rarely had a bad game. He was dependable, professional, and endlessly composed, a player who made football look effortless. His influence wasn't limited to Madrid's attack. Defensively, his positioning and intelligence allowed Madrid to transition smoothly between phases. He could drop deep to help build from the back, or push forward to create chances with pinpoint through balls. And then, of course, there were the set pieces, those laser-guided corners and free kicks that led to some of Madrid's most iconic goals. In 2024, after a decade of brilliance, Toni Kroos announced his retirement from professional football following the European Championship. It was an emotional moment, not just for Madrid fans, but for football lovers everywhere. He left behind a legacy defined by class, control, and character. In an era obsessed with speed and flair, Kroos reminded the world that football is also about intelligence, timing, and calm under pressure. His farewell game at the Santiago Bernabéu was a sea of white, fans holding banners that read, "Gracias, Toni, thank you, Toni." Because he wasn't just a midfielder. He was a metronome, a mastermind, and a symbol of Real Madrid's modern dominance. As Modric said in his tribute, "Toni doesn't just play football, he designs it." And that, more than any statistic or trophy, defines his greatness. From Munich to Madrid, from prodigy to legend, Toni Kroos' journey was proof that you don't need noise to make an impact. Just precision. Just intelligence. Just class. Thanks for watching, and once again, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video if you believe Toni Kroos deserves his place among football's greatest. See you in the next one. Bye for now.